54, and it says, so when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass, saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Right? Oh death, where is thy sting? Oh grave, where is thy victory? Right? So basically, as you can see, death is talking about the so-called white man. Right? Death is talking about the so-called white man. Right? Because he's the one that has the authority now to put people to death or not. Just like I said, like in prison. Right? That's why Pilate tells you, like I just said too, that I have the authority for you to live or not. And then the accent says that you are the king of the Jews, or something like that to affect you, understand? So yeah. Now we're going to continue. What's up, man? You good?
Yeah, because I didn't present.
So we're going to go from there to Isaiah 40 and 27. Right, because we're going to have spiritual power and we're going to take this kingdom down. Right? We're going to literally take this kingdom down when we get the spiritual power. So it's in Isaiah 40 and 27 to 31. It says in Isaiah 40 and 27. And it says, why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speakest thou, O Israel, my ways is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over and my judgment is passed over from my power. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that he everlasting power, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainted not, neither weary. There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increases strength. Right? So the Lord is going to give us spiritual power. Right? 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 Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings of eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So basically what's going to happen, come here man, let me talk to you a little bit.
I was there also with you, man. You don't
you can ask me that. No, Benjamin.
Yes, man.
You know, you've been studying?
Studying always.
Yeah, man. Let me give you a little something. Yeah, no, just go to YouTube, this channel there, and it will keep you up to all the studies. You just have to go to YouTube search there, you put this one, or I have this one, or this one. You know, this is the Father's name and the Son's name. You know? Yeah, this is my Facebook, in case you want people to prophecies and things. You go on your Facebook, and then I'll keep you up to all the fresh new studies that are coming out from all over the world, news and stuff, events and stuff. Now there's a bunch of noise going on, so you probably know.
These are right? Each one look Lloyd.
It's not for real. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna have to move the camera again from away from this noise. It's a battle out here, brothers, you know. There's always a lot of noise going on, you know, in this area. Yeah, like that you can hear me better, you know.
Okay.
But all that nice, you know what I mean? Being into them Christian things, you know what I mean? That's all Christians do, you know, they just be singing and dancing, you know, that's all they do. They don't do nothing else. Singing and dancing is all they do. They don't do nothing else. They don't read the Bible. You hear them, they just come to set up a whole camp there, and all they do is just set up a whole musical instrument, the band, and start just singing. Love, he loves everybody. You know, all types of crazy songs, you know. But that's not what the Bible teaches, you know.
Safe, man, safe.
Where you from, man? Where you from?
Huh?
No, your parents. Where you started from?
Radio.
Israelite, right? You want to know why? Because the slaves, the boat, that you can run YouTube here, to run the slave.
I'm gonna take one, but I haven't heard it, you know. But I appreciate that you're busy.
YouTube channel.
It's on this
That's you. That's a worldwide thing.
Thanks, man.
This guy was just there hiding on some weed and thing. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Isaiah 11 and 9 is good. Right, because we always at war with this damn Philistine as well. We also at war with the so-called Japanese, you understand? They always hated us, you know? The people would wonder why we have so much hate. Why we have so much hate? Because we're in slavery, we're in captivity. You understand? And y'all in power. And my people, y'all got us in slavery. And y'all deceiving my people. The devil, the deceiver is gonna telling me why am I oppressed? He deceiving me and he gonna tell me why am I oppressed? Yeah, that's why man got some damn issues, man. Anyways, so now we're gonna go to Isaiah 11 and 19 quote. So we're gonna fly up on the shoulders of this Philistine and we're gonna get him a whoop ass. Right? We are literally gonna get him a whoop ass. Right? And it said, Isaiah 11 and 9. Isaiah 11 and 9 to 14. It says, they shall not hurt nor destroy in my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord as water covered the sea. And what's the knowledge of the Lord? We just read the scriptures, you understand? What the Most High said, the knowledge is that's going to be coming out, the earth shall be filled of the knowledge of the Lord. The knowledge is that these people here are Israelites, right? And that's the knowledge of the Lord, right? That is the knowledge of the Lord. They shall not hurt nor destroy in this holy mountain. It's talking about Israel. For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the water covered the sea. And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which is Yahushua, which shall stand for ensign of the people. To it the Gentiles shall seek, which is the Israelite foreigner, right? To it the Gentiles shall seek, and his rest shall be glorious, right? And his rest shall be glorious, right? And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set up his hand again the second time.
Maar jullie spreken tegen elkaar in nu.
Wat zijn niet dezelfde? Right? And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Patros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. Right, because Israel is scattered all over the place. As it says here, it says in Syria, they have Israelites there in Syria. That's why you see the Lord said, thou shalt not abhor an Assyrian, for he is thy brother. Right? Because the Assyrians there, most of them are Israelites fighting in that war. Right? Most of them are Israelites. Right? And from Egypt, the Egyptian, and in Egypt also they have Israelites. I was in Egypt once, right? And they have an Israelite on there, you know, that come from America, and he was selling perfume on there. He said, yeah, he settled here in America, in Egypt. There's my land, you know, I'm a Muslim. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. I'm not there telling him, I'm in Egypt telling him that he's an Israelite. You understand? And he ain't into that. He said, no, he's not Israelite, he's a Muslim. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm from Patros, I'm from Cush, also from Ethiopia. They have Israelites over there in Ethiopia as well, right? They have Israelites in Ethiopia. I'm from Elam, that's in East India. We had a documentary about this tribe that live in the jungle, you know, that always desolate, you know, and waste like the cocoa, you know. And you can see they're all jakes, you understand? Right? I'm from Elam, I'm from Shinar, I'm from Hamath, I'm from the islands of the sea. Right? I'm from the islands of the sea. Right? And he shall set up an ensign for the nations. Right? Ensign